So, whoever was in charge of letting us land last night just did not want to let us land. So I added 30 minutes to my shift yesterday, which is nice because you make a bit more money, but we were supposed to get in at 9 o'clock and didn't get in till 10 o'clock, and we're in DC right now. Have you seen the meme where they come into the hotel room, fall down on the bed, you hear the alarm go off, and they just stand right back up and walk out? That is how I feel this morning. I couldn't even vlog at all because my eyes were sealed shut while I was doing my makeup this morning. I'm so tired, and today is just as long of a day. Hopefully I get a minute at the airport to tell you everything that happened yesterday, the commuting in. But welcome to the vlog. I am Flight Attendant JoJo. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Love you guys. Hope you enjoy this vlog. It's 4 days of working, so let's do it. I promise I'll explain myself. I don't know if you guys have met Scott yet. This is my little dog. And I hope he's not a terror during this entire little explanation. It took me so long to upload this video. You'll see in the video why I didn't want to upload it. I have been commuting from LA for a whole year. I have commuted my whole career. I've been at my airline for 8 years. I work for a mainline carrier. And I was only based in LA for 1 year, and then I got displaced. If you followed my vlogs for long enough, you've been through the drama with me. A lot has happened in this last year, and commuting has been so tough on me. So I lived in Dallas for 2 years right after COVID because that's where I chose to go when my airline gave me options, and LA wasn't one of them, and I moved there and it was great. Living in base is such a luxury, and then I didn't love the city. My mental health couldn't take it anymore, so I moved back to LA and had one of the funnest, best years of my life. Okay, I have my little flight attendant scarf here, and then he's going after it. So we need you to chill out. Show him you're a good boy. Thank you. The trips that I had to do just to get into work that's commutable, it's really tough. All this to say, you will see in the vlog that I just am not myself, and that is really hard for me to post. And I think I edited this vlog and I just stopped at the end, so I'll let you watch it and then I'll see you at the end. Guys, love you. Mwah. I have complete disbelief that it is even light out right now. I made this coffee this morning, but it is just no longer appealing. I know you guys love a tights moment. I got these compression tights on Amazon, and because another flight attendant was wearing them. I think it's really weird. There's a heel and a toe part. I'm gonna try them today and let you know how they go. Apparently compression tights are insanely difficult to put on. I can't even. They kind of give a tiny fishnet look. I didn't wear these yesterday because my stomach kind of felt bloated or something, and these are tight, so if you have stomach issues, maybe these aren't the ones for you. Okay, that's just fantastic. I ripped them trying to get them on because I'm trying to pull them up. They're so tight. This is the color. It's not a bad color. I like the color, but I have to take these off and now go put on my sheer tags, which don't worry. That was so sad. That was a very stressful situation, and I don't think I want to put myself through a stressful situation before I have to go to work. I don't really recommend. My sheer tags are tight too, so those were uncomfortably tight, and my sheer tags are tight. So is any sort of compression good? You let me know in the comments. This needs to be an actual discussion because I'm not that informed. Shout out to Sky Souls for sending me these from Australia, but I'm kind of in the market for new shoes completely. I don't feel like any of my shoes fit properly, so I might post those on Instagram or TikTok, so follow me there if you're interested, if I find the perfect shoes. DC to Phoenix, Phoenix to Dallas, I get to see my bestie. This was a 3-day trip. Tomorrow would be the last day, but you guys, I'm at my friend Caitlin's right now. I came to her apartment for the layover. I'm telling her I love her bags. This one, she goes, open it. I look inside, which I am so excited now, because now I get to put on a lippy. But do you guys see this? She is ridiculous. I mean, like, all this stuff pays off because I have the softest skin and nicest hair when I come here, and best lips, cheeks, everything. But oh my goodness, this girl. This is not how I planned for this video to go, and I think about you guys often, so I'm just gonna be on here doing an honest talk because that's the best I can give you guys right now. My hope is to always give you the best content, the most uppity, but we're just gonna have a little chat about the flight attendant life because that's what this is. I bought this in Paris for $30 less than you would get it in the States. I slept 2 hours last night. And this is day 4 of a 4-day. All I wanted yesterday was to get like 8 to 10 hours of sleep, and I got 2. So that was really upsetting. We're actually on the East Coast right now, and I think my body just had a really hard time falling asleep. Like, it is midnight in LA right now, and I'm getting ready to go to work. Thankfully, it's an easier day. So I was really excited to show you guys these last 4 days, but with the way everything has gone down, it is like I showed up to the airport and thankfully, like, a friend wanted to say hi. I thought that was the last straw for me. 15 minutes of a talking video just for it to not go through. So I had every intention of vlogging this entire trip. I was really looking forward to it, but being a flight attendant, I had completely other plans. It started on day 1 of 5, so I decided to take the red eye to New York from LA. The hope is on a red eye, you're gonna get a seat, you're gonna sleep the whole flight on the way. Well, when I got there, I was not getting a seat. So I went and grabbed a coffee. I mentally prepared to be on the jump seat, only getting 3 hours of sleep once I landed in New York, because that's how long I had until my sign-in, but I would have had to stay awake for the 5 hours going to New York. I was the last person to board the airplane, and I was the last person to get a seat. Thank the Lord, and I slept the entire flight there. It was a 4-hour flight. I went to the crew room. I got like just a bit over an hour because they keep the lights bright in the crew room. 5 a.m. And I thought the first day was going to be the hardest day. It was not. It has gone very far downhill. So if you're a new hire, just get ready to get sick. I have been working less. Commuting is really hard, so I try to work just the 40 hours. But every time I've gone to work, I've pretty much gotten sick. I was hoping that I could get away with it this trip, that I wouldn't get sick, but I'm mentally preparing that day 1 is the hardest day, the next day is 2 legs, the next day is 1 leg, and then the last day is 2 legs. Just get to day 3 and everything will be okay. The first layover was DC, and they had us circling for an extra half an hour, and then the van was like a half an hour late to picking us up. So we didn't get to the hotel until an hour after we thought we would, so it was down to like 11 hours behind the door, which I'm sure that's normal for a lot of people. Go work another shift 11 hours later, but I think there's something to be said about not being able to go home. I mean, if you're an introvert and you love being alone, I'm sure it's great. That night, I think I got 8 hours, which was amazing because the night before I commuted in and slept on the airplane for 4 hours, and like, it's just, that first day I didn't realize was actually probably the best day. The next day was a Dallas layover, and you guys know I lived in Dallas, so one of my like closest friends is there, so we hung out again, circled, didn't land until later. I got to her place at 8 p.m. I had to be back at the airport at 9 a.m. so we like rushed to dinner at 9 because I was like, okay, I would just like to not eat something for my lunch pail, because we also haven't had a bunch of time to like get food at airports. The flights have been pretty close back to back, so I've eaten everything out of my lunch pail, which is actually a huge accomplishment for flight attendants, like to not waste the food in your lunchbox that you spend so much money on meal prepping, because then I end up like buying airport food. That was probably the best thing like that was gonna happen to me this trip. The next day we end up getting delayed before I even got to the airport, but just by 10 minutes, so I wasn't like, I was showing up on time still, and I show up on time, and then we get delayed even more, so I grabbed some Chick-fil-A, then our gate changes. I think we went through 3 gates by the time I was there, but other people said they had gone to like 5 different gates, and then we had gone through a few planes too, like I think two aircrafts, until they found us one, and then there was maintenance on that one for 2 hours. And luckily we didn't board with passengers on an hour into it, and then we didn't know, but the problem arose again, and then we had to wait another hour. And this is what I'm thinking is the easy day. It's just one flight, and it was the best. The passengers were amazing. If you're from Norfolk, amazing. Love you guys. This was supposed to be our longest layover of 13 hours, and then it got down to like 11. They were debating calling scheduling because we weren't even sure that we were going to get the 10 that's required. That was a very intense trip where I was not getting any sleep. It's the commuting, it takes it out of me completely. It's the delays, it's the entire, like, I love my job. I love my passengers. Like, it's just the job itself is like the hours. If you like a schedule, you won't like being a flight attendant. It takes a lot from me to feel shame about a video or how I felt during that video, and to then just say, you know what, my audience loves me. They still want to see these parts of the job, and you want this scrunchie so bad. Finally, I'm coming out here and posting it and saying there are so many more videos. I promise you, I have so much footage and I'm going to get on it. I don't know, like whatever's happening is happening and you want to see it, and I want you to be a part of it. I feel so bad about like how crazy my life is and my schedule and where my emotions are at, and I didn't want to post any of it. Evan, get over it. Go enjoy the community, and other people feel this way. The only commuter. The adjustment into this job, I'm 8 years in and I am not comfy yet. Like, ugh. So anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for sticking around. And thank you for clicking on this video. There are so many flight attendant trips. There are so many vacations. There's so many life events. See you guys in the next video. Love you, love you, love you. Haven't said enough in this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. There's a lot coming to you. And if you liked this video, I don't know how you could like it. That's how I feel. But if you enjoy just like seeing what's happening, then I appreciate you. And thanks for watching, and hit that thumbs up. Okay, bye.